All right, it's your boy Texako, and you fucking with Hot Seat.
And we're back on another episode of the Hot Seat, and we got a very familiar guest with us. My
Yes,
boy
sir.
Tex, man. What's going on, bro?
Man, I'm doing good. Just been doing music and shit, chilling.
For
Yeah,
sure, for sure. It's been about a year or so. I think last time you came on the show, what was it, like 2019?
yeah, about 2019. Yeah, early 2019,
For
probably.
sure. You was one of the first guests when you
Yeah.
first got started. So how far do you think you've come since then?
Oh, way further by then. Like now people taking me more serious. Got labels and everything. So it's like everything going upward, nothing up.
For sure. Labels calling in now.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I think last time you came on the show, you probably were like around 8K on Instagram.
Probably yeah. I know I definitely wasn't nowhere near 10K. Yeah.
For sure. So now you up.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
What's up? Where you at now? About 16,
Yeah,
17?
about almost at 17, like 200 followers away from it. Yeah.
For sure, for sure. How does that feel just seeing that just go up every day?
It's actually great because like it's just good to like have positive outcomes and not really like put effort towards that. Like I'm just glad that I could do music and a lot of other stuff just come in.
For sure, because you're one of the only people that got a real following that's not doing it off any like gimmicks or anything like that, or
Exactly.
any stupid shit.
Exactly.
It's all music, really.
That's why I'm glad. Like I don't want to sell myself out for anything. So I'm just glad that people really fuck with me for me being me.
For sure. Why do you think people gravitate to you and your music so much?
Because like with my music it ain't no barrier. Like I don't never have no pride in my music. I don't mind showing emotion in my songs. So I make music for anybody going through anything.
For sure, for sure. How would you describe yourself as an artist?
As an artist, I describe myself as unique. I stand out because I don't do what everybody likes to do. I do whatever I want to do, and if that involves me having my own sound, people don't like it off rip, but they get used to it because it's not something that they hear every day. But it's not bad music, so like I'd make country music if I could. Like if it's good, it's good. I don't discriminate. So
you dabble into different genres and shit like that?
yeah, I never discriminate. If it's good, it's good.
Most def. So you got the neck tat.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that. Go ahead, flash that to the camera. Let the people see it.
So like the neck tat really, like people look at it, they think like this needs to get a neck tat. Like for me it's personal because really like I had somebody ask me like why, and I was like really Texako is bigger than beyond music because I was like you always got to think about what you was doing before you started doing something, and I was just like the person who I was before Texako, wasn't really the best person. I was still trying to find my way, and it's like me becoming Texako, kind of saved me in that way.
For sure. Hey, that's real shit. That's real shit. Because I feel that before I started the hot seat, like, there's a bunch of different shit that I probably shouldn't have been into, but now, like, it's bigger. So, like, you got to really watch how you move, watch how you step. So, I fuck with that answer. I fuck with that 100. So, what your mom and dad say about that? Your parents cool with it?
Yeah, my mom, it's crazy because like I remember like last year when I got my first face tattoo, I told her and she didn't even care. So I like repeated it like, sure, like I'm about to go do it. So like really she don't even be caring about that stuff no more. Like I just got a tattoo above my eyebrow like 2 months ago and she didn't care. So like really I fuck with her because she support me through any decision I make because she believe in me.
100. So she see the vision too.
Yeah.
You get the neck tat, it ain't no going back, you all in.
Oh yeah, exactly.
All in on the music. Wocky Slush blowing up.
Oh yeah.
That thing bleeding to the, you know what I mean?
Wocky Slush.
That shit, it was random. It was like I remember I'd be giving me ideas and shit. So he'd be like sending me stuff like, you need to rap on this, you need to do shit like this. So like he kind of like influenced me making that idea. Cause like at first I was repeating it. And like I was on TikTok and I seen somebody make a beat to it.
Hell yeah.
So at first I was like, nah, whatever. Like, and then like one night, I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, I was like, nah, something told me I gotta do something. So I rolled over and I just made the song, posted it, and I went to sleep. And like 3 weeks later, I just seen like numbers, but I was like, I don't care. I don't care about it.
Word.
And then like it started blowing up. And then I was like, oh shit. And I was like, I gotta let everybody know like I made it.
Hell yeah.
So like it would just happen like out of nowhere, really.
For sure. Let's talk about the numbers. I think it said 4.5 million, or no, not even 4.5. It was like 450.
Yeah, I know right now it's
450K streams on Spotify.
Yeah, I think right now the primary one is at like 533K right now. And like on YouTube, they got a video that's over 1 million right now. And yeah, then on my SoundCloud, it's like over 300K in the first month.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
What you at in streams now? Because I know last time we talked, you probably had like about 10 million on SoundCloud.
Oh yeah, SoundCloud, if I check right now, I mean, I'm probably at like 13 million probably.
Sheesh.
And then like SoundCloud, I mean not SoundCloud, Spotify, I'm just now starting up, but I know I probably got like 900,000 streams in the last month.
Damn. So they really rocking with you.
Oh hell yeah, finally, yeah.
For sure. How would you describe your relationship with your fans? I know they always on your
Oh yeah.
all your shit.
My fans, it's quite personal because I'm not, I don't ever think of myself as anything bigger than like, a regular person. So I don't ever shy away from like actually like talking to my fans. Like I'm in group chats, people add me in every day and I actually socialize with them. Like I don't never just, try to act exclusive. I don't believe in that.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And that's how you keep it following. That's how you keep it genuine.
Exactly.
They stick with you. So you got the new drop, Ceiling. You just dropped it yesterday.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I shot a video to it too last night too.
Okay, that's gonna be hard. I fuck with that one.
Oh yeah.
Melodic sound. You
Exactly.
killing that.
Yeah, I actually co-produced that beat. Me and my friend Mon, he plays the piano, so basically I give him the notes I want and he just play them out and then I add all the drums after that. So it just came from like, me and him make a good duo because all I listen to is like R&B music, so like my music is like R&B thing, but with hip hop and everything incorporated.
For sure. Definitely hear the influence in that. And I feel like whenever you get on the track, like it's you. Like it's text on the track. So that's why I feel like that distinguishes you a lot.
Right, cause like that's the one thing that separates me from a lot of people in underground. It's like you got a lot of artists, that they make a song the first 5 seconds you don't know who it is. You thinking about like 10 other artists and they all sound exactly the same. But it's like me, I never really worried about that because it's always a saying people gonna copy you no matter what. But you just gotta work on your craft to the point where it's so damn good that nobody else can copy. So I feel like I kind of mastered that because nobody could really make a Texako song and sound like Texako.
For sure. Where do you get your influences from? Like, who do you think you got an influence from that you can hear in your songs?
Influence? I mean, well, it's funny because my influences is like older stuff like Jodeci, Fleetwood Mac, like a lot of like classic shit.
For
like,
sure.
I'm not really like it's crazy because I don't listen to rap. So, cause like I feel like if I listen to too much rap, it's gonna fuck up my vibe,
right.
Basically. So I feel like I'm gonna listen to too much of somebody else, and then cause I freestyle too, so I feel like if I put all that in my head, the first thing I'm gonna do is just spill that out.
Word.
So like I have like a little strict regimen where like I don't listen to no hip hop. That's why like my Apple Music is just like Bryson Tiller. It might be like one Future song and then probably
some smooth
and then like R&B and like classic shit.
Damn. So you listen to yourself?
Nope.
You don't listen to yourself?
Nah. I probably listen to it like the first 3-4 times to make sure I mixed it right.
And then you just let it go.
I just let it go. Like I don't listen to none of my songs like that. Nah.
Word. That's crazy. That's wild. So let's talk about what's bro's name? He posted Wocky Slush Neck, took off crazy.
Oh yeah, Dante. I fuck with him heavy because of that. It's funny. I was taking a nap and I woke up and somebody was like, Dante posted your shit. And I remember I went on his page because like the first 2 minutes he pulled up the wrong song. It was somebody else's. And I was like, I cut off YouTube. I was like, nigga, that shit ain't mine. Like I was like, that shit ass. And then like I went back and I went forward and I saw like he was like going crazy to my shit. And then like I think like the next day, because he was like it's too short because I had like the little small portion out. So that night I made the full version, everything. Then he came on my page that same day and commented and just like blew that shit up and it's just been like up ever since.
Or he was loving that shit.
Oh hell yeah.
Where do you think you get your you just be hearing shit because you come up with some crazy samples like the Chinese dude. You just heard that shit, just threw that on the song. Like, all right.
Yeah, that came from he sent me that shit in the DM. He was like, do something. At first I was like, I got you. Now I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, nah, I need to. Especially when I found out that my bro made the beat too, like Retro. Like I was like, Retro, you made this?
Whenever you coming back, I feel your big from that back.
Cause like he go viral with some shit that he makes. So I was like, I'm fucking with this. Let me rap on it. He was like, sure, bro. I'll fuck with you. Go ahead.
Damn.
So I was like, all right, bet.
All right. So where do you think most of your love comes from?
The South. It's crazy because like my sound is kind of Southern influence, really. Everything like I do everything smooth and slow. So I think that's why the South gravitates to me more than anything because it's all calm and shit. You can ease into it. I don't make nothing that, you know, too fast paced. Feel like you gotta be up doing too much. Everything I make is calm and soothing.
For sure. You feel like the city really fucks with you, or do you feel like you get more love outside of the city?
I feel like I get more love outside the city right now.
For sure.
Because since I'm not technically from here, you know, I think a lot of artists outcast me because of that. Especially because, like, you see my name like 704 Tex and stuff, but it's like he's not from here and shit like that. And then, like, most important, like, I grew up. Like, when I started growing up, I grew up in Winston. So it's like I grew up outside of Charlotte. So where, like, a lot of these people build friendships and shit, I was, like, out the way. So I feel like they kind of outcast me for that because they got their little circle and they don't want to let me in. So I feel like other states, they fuck with me more, like Atlanta and Houston and shit. But, you know, it's going to take some time. They're going to fuck with me eventually.
For sure. Like, are you hip to the, like, Charlotte scene? Like, you really know a lot of niggas that's blowing up out here? Because in the grand scheme of things, you're really bigger than
that's what I'm saying.
A lot of them. Not
I'm cool
damn near all of them.
Yeah, I'm cool with a lot of them personally, but, you know, it just comes down to that, you know, sometimes you just leave me out as an outcast. You know, I don't know why I don't understand why they want to incorporate me. I'm like, it would be a positive for the state. So
right,
like,
yeah.
You know, I guess it's like a little pride thing sometimes too, where the artists, like, they don't want to bring nobody else along sometimes.
Right. They're gonna have to wake up before it's too late. You gotta get that text feature. For sure. Let's talk about this race, man. This race you posted on IG.
Oh, yeah. Nah, you know, I was just letting people know, you know, I might be a little bit big built, but, you know, I wasn't always big. You know, this happened the last couple years because I stopped doing everything and just doing music. But I used to do track, basketball, all of that. Like,
talking about the Moss Creek days, the hooping days.
Exactly, the hooping days. You know, smooth left. You know, I was harder before the hardened. Exactly.
I don't know about smooth.
It don't gotta be smooth, but it's lefty. You know, nobody. You know, you can't guard a left-handed player.
It's more probably Michael Beasley.
I'm Michael Beasley, Kansas State. I'll say that.
Kansas State.
Yeah, you putting up them numbers. You know, freshman year. Yeah, that's me.
Man, let's talk about the best thing that happened to you in 2020 first. What would you say that was?
2020, Wocky Slush. It's funny because that shit happened right after Christmas. So it was kind of like, you know, I was kind of, you know, just praying for a lot of good shit to happen because that year, necessarily, one of my best years music-wise. Like, just dropping songs. I dropped multiple songs, got over 200, 300K streams, so I'm like, I did great that year musically. I just felt like I was missing something. Because and I feel like that still to this day. Because I was just missing out, like, you know, music videos, shit like that. So I made a promise that, you know, I would start working on my business terms of music and visual terms of everything. Excuse me. Because I feel like I supply enough with music. I'm just, you know, I'm coming in short on these other things that these artists are, you know, coming through on, which is holding me back. Yeah.
That's big that you can point that out for yourself.
Yeah, because, you know, I'm all about going to the next level. And I know that I can't just, you know, record on my own forever and respect everything that happened. I got to, you know, master on all of these other sides.
For sure. So with that being said, what are your goals for 2020, or what do we got planned for 2021? Excuse me.
2021, planning, you know, right now, you know, it's the first month. I already talked to, you know, labels like Interscope, Rock Nation, a lot of labels. I mean, that's just the first month. So I'm like, if I keep on putting my foot on next and, you know, drop better music, go about it a better way, market it better, all of that, ain't no telling where I'm going to be. I'm already getting in these label major offices already, so I'm like, if, you know, I keep on doing what I'm supposed to do the right way, they just gonna keep on coming back with bigger numbers.
Most definitely. Appreciate you coming out, man. 704 Text, gotta keep doing your thing out here. Y'all better get hip, go get that text feature before you blow up. Y'all heard him, interscope on him, all that. Hopefully next time you come on, we both gonna be in a higher place. Keep going up, just like last time.
With some chains on.
For sure, yeah.
I want the money, the rest gotta get it. I want the stars when I chill hit the ceiling.